On that very day, two of Jesus' followers were walking to the village called Emmaus, which lay about 7 miles from Jerusalem. As they walked along together, talking about all the things that had just happened, discussing them in detail and with troubled hearts, Jesus himself joined them and walked with them, but God kept them from recognizing him. He asked them, "What are you talking about so intently as you walk along?" They stopped and looked at him, both very sad. Cleopas, one of the two, replied, "You must be the only person in Jerusalem who hasn't heard about all the things that have gone on there in the last few days." "Can you be more specific?" Jesus asked. "All the things that happened to Jesus of Nazareth," he answered. "He was a prophet who performed powerful miracles, and he was a mighty teacher in the eyes of God and everyone who heard him. But our priests and other religious leaders handed him over to be condemned to death, so they crucified him. We had hoped that he was the Messiah who had come to rescue Israel." This was all 3 days ago now, but some women from our group of Jesus followers were at his tomb early this morning, and they came back with an extraordinary story, that his body was missing, and that they had seen angels who told them that Jesus is alive again. So some of the men went to see, and just like they said, Jesus' body was gone. Jesus said to them, "Why do you find it so terribly difficult to believe what the prophets wrote in the Holy Scriptures, you dopes? They distinctly said that the Messiah would have to endure these very things before entering glory." Then Jesus walked them through the words of Moses and the writings of all the prophets to show them all the things that the Scriptures testify concerning himself. By the time he had finished speaking, the three were nearing Emmaus, their destination. Jesus pretended that he were continuing on the road, so the two pressed him, "It's getting late. Please, feel free to stay the night with us." So he went to their home. And as they sat down to eat, he took the bread from the table and blessed it in prayer. Then he divided it and gave some to each of the travelers. They suddenly recognized him then, and in that instant he vanished from sight. The two disciples said to each other, "Didn't our hearts both burn within us as he taught us about the Scriptures while we walked together?"